Ever sipped your morning coffee and wondered about the journey of the beans that make your brew? Well, let's embark on that journey together. It all starts with a bush-like plant, the coffee plant. Farmers diligently keep these plants trimmed to about 5 feet for manageability. On these plants, clusters of fruits, known as coffee cherries, grow. Inside these cherries, the real treasure waits, the coffee beans. These beans owe their existence to a narrow strip of land around the equator, fondly referred to as the bean belt. This region, nestled between the tropics of Capricorn and Cancer, is the birthplace of most coffee beans. Countries like Brazil, Vietnam, Colombia, Indonesia, and Ethiopia are the proud parents of these beans, nurturing them in their fertile soils. The humble coffee plant, the origin of your favorite wake-up call, has quite the story to tell. Did you know that there are over 120 varieties of coffee plants? Quite a number, isn't it? But most of the coffee we sip comes from just 2 main variants, Robusta and Arabica. Let's take a moment to appreciate these 2 superstars of the coffee world. Arabica, or scientifically known as coffee Arabica, is a popular kid on the block. Believed to be one of the first coffee species ever grown, with roots dating back to 1000 BC, Arabica beans are known for their sweetness. They're generally oval in shape, with a pronounced center crease, a bit like an elegant coffee bean signature. On the other hand, we have the Robusta, or coffee canephora if we're being formal. Commonly grown in Africa, Vietnam, and Indonesia, Robusta is a bit of a tough guy. It has lower acidity levels than Arabica, meaning it's less sweet but packs a punch with a stronger flavor. Some describe it as having tones of wood or even burnt rubber. Its robust nature makes it a popular choice for espressos, where a rich flavor and layer of creamer are desired. When it comes to growing conditions and price, Robusta takes the crown. It's less vulnerable to pests and weather conditions, matures faster, and yields more crop per tree. This resilience makes it generally cheaper than Arabica. From the delicate Arabica to the robust Robusta, the type of coffee plant greatly influences your cup of joe. So the next time you take a sip, remember, there's a world of variety in that single cup. Ever wondered about decaf coffee beans? Well, the truth might surprise you. There's actually no such thing as a naturally decaffeinated coffee bean. Yes, you heard that right. Decaffeination is a process that happens before the beans are even roasted. Here's how it works. The coffee beans are first swelled with water or steam. This opens up the beans and makes the caffeine molecules more accessible. Then, the caffeine is extracted. This can be done using water, an organic solvent, or activated carbon. However, an interesting thing to note here is that, despite being called decaffeinated, these beans will always contain a trace amount of caffeine. It's just not possible to get rid of it all during the process. So next time you reach for a decaf, remember, the beans in your brew have been through quite a journey to get to your cup. Decaf coffee beans, while low on caffeine, still contribute to the rich tapestry of coffee varieties. Now that you know where coffee beans come from, are you ready to explore further? This is just the beginning of an exciting journey, a journey that traces the path of a humble coffee bean as it transforms into the invigorating brew we all love. Coffee is a vast and complex world that extends far beyond the confines of your coffee mug. It's a world that connects us to distant lands, diverse cultures, and time-honored traditions. It's a world that invites us to discover the intricate processes that shape the flavor, aroma, and character of our beloved beverage. From the sun-drenched coffee plantations around the equator, to the bustling coffee houses of Vienna and Istanbul, to the innovative coffee labs of San Francisco and Melbourne, there's so much to learn and experience. Have you ever wondered how the beans are processed after they're harvested? Or how the roasting process impacts the flavor profile of your coffee? Perhaps you're curious about the art and science of brewing, or you're keen to explore the distinctive coffee cultures of Italy, Ethiopia, or Japan. The world of coffee is as diverse and dynamic as the people who grow, roast, brew, and savor it. And there's always something new to discover, a new bean to taste, a new brewing method to try, a new coffee culture to explore. So let's embark on this journey together, one cup at a time. The journey of the coffee bean doesn't end in your cup. It's a world of knowledge waiting to be brewed and savored.